Knotty Professor again. I know it's been a while, but I need to catch up on some of these knots that I have put on like Instagram, Facebook, things like that. This particular knot I call the Savannah Knot, named for a wonderful young lady I work with. I love naming my tie knots after people or after trying to make them look like things in nature if at all possible. But anyway, Savannah Knot. And I'm going to show you how to do it. We'll see what you think. I'll be right back. Right back. I'm trying to push pause. It takes a while, so forgive me. All right, so collar's up, tie is down, and shirt's falling apart. Okay, so I've tried doing these videos in landscape. I have trouble with it because I can't see what I'm doing, so I'm going to stick to my format. Maybe it'll be my trademark, who knows. But anyway, the blade, the wide part of the tie, tip is right at my belly button because this is a relatively hungry knot. Start with our dimple and bring it to the center. So, the basics at first are, as with most of my ties, across the front, up through the middle, to the other side around the back. You know, we're trying to get our basic delta shape. Down through the middle again, and across the front. Now, if you are a larger person than myself as far as your neck size, there's an alternate way to do this. So I'm going to take it down real quick and start over and do it that way to show you. I'm still going to leave the tip of my blade right at my belly button though. Make my pinch, bring it to the center, cross around the front. Now instead of going up through the center like I normally do, a lot of my ties I'll go around the back to this side and then down through the center. And that gives you your basic shape a little quicker. Around the front and through the back, up through the center. Now right here, I'm going to bring it straight down and put one of those 45-degree folds in it that I love to do so much. First time I saw this was a tie by Linwood Darkest, the scale knot, I believe it was. And I've seen Boris Maka use this as well, so kudos to those guys because I am not smart enough to come up with this by myself. So, 45-degree angle around the back, up through the front. Kind of like that. It reminds me a lot of the point break knot that I did as one of my first knots that I made up. When you come down through the front, we're going to do that 45-degree angle again. I'm keeping it just as tight as I possibly can the whole time because you see, I don't have a lot of tail left to work with. So we have two little sections like that. If you have a narrow collar opening, you can stop at 2 and then do the last part. But I like to do 3. Got that 45 again. So now I've got 3 of them there. One of them's a little less pronounced than the others, but there's how it's going to look once I bring it back through the middle and over the other side. So right there's your general shape. This part, I like to just tuck this away under the extra. If you're OCD, you may not be able to hang with this shape because it is not asymmetric or symmetric. No, it is asymmetric. It's not symmetrical. See how that looks? So I'm going to pop my collar down. And again, if I went too fast, rewind, pause, my apologies. But that is the Savannah knot. It's like the anti-point break because it's tied almost just the opposite. Instead of coming from the back around the front, it comes from the back or from the middle down through the front. So anyway, Savannah knot. I think it's pretty hot. Hopefully you guys will feel the same. And as always, if you got to be knotty, Knotty is the way to go. If you got to wear a tie to work every day, check out folks like Patrick Novotny. Check out his YouTube channel, Linwood Darkest, Linwood Darkest, who you can find as Who Sees This, all one word. And of course, super tie genius, tie knotologist Boris Maka. Dude is a freaking genius when it comes to ties. He's got more designs than I could ever ever even think about. So those are the three geniuses. I'm the guy who's trying to play catch up. Have a very, very blessed day, and I'll see you for the next one. Be naughty. Knotty, not the other one. Unless you just have to. Later day.